Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Kate and I love all things makeup, beauty, skincare, and fun. Today we are going to be talking about the new makeup releases in a series that I call Buy Buy Buy, whether we are going to buy the item or say bye bye, never allowing it into our collection. If you are interested in this type of content, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I would love it so much if you would subscribe to my channel down below, and without any further ado, let's go. Okay, so I have my iPad ready so that we can go through these new makeup launches. There's a lot of, I feel like there is quite a bit of new things. I didn't include anything that wasn't, or I didn't include, most things I included are available in the US because that's where I am. If you guys would like me to include things that are available abroad, certainly I can do that as well. But for the sake of being concise, I include things that are available in the US, but certainly I'm open to doing something different in the future. So the first new release we have is by Kim Kardashian. So she is launching makeup under her skin brand. It looks like there is a palette, lip liners, and lipsticks. So it says here, where skin-loving formulas meet high-performance glam, meet your new makeup bag must-haves inspired by Kim's iconic Smoky Eve and Nude Lip. I don't want to diminish the impact that the Kardashians have had on Western pop culture. I just, how do I word this? A smoky eye and nude lip is like not revolutionary. I don't know. Regardless, I just kind of the way they speak about this, it's like, it's not that, I don't know, it's not, this is not earth-shattering. So the lipsticks are going to retail, just wait till you hear these prices. The lipsticks are going to retail for $32. There's 10 different shades. They're a matte finish. The lip liners are going to retail for $22. 15 of those, 15 different shades. And then the eyeshadow palette is going to retail for $50. It's 12 warm and cool tone shadows in a silk matte finish. Okay, so I have a couple thoughts. I could be open to trying the lip pencils and the lipsticks. Now, Jaclyn Torrey now, spoke about this briefly, and I was like, ooh, actually that is a good point. Because originally when I saw this, I was not super inspired, and I couldn't figure out like why I wasn't interested in her, in the lip liners and lipsticks. Jaclyn pointed out that there's not a lot of shades that are cool toned, and there's not enough shades in my, like, for my skin tone to be light enough to be actually nude in this line. From the pictures we see. I mean, maybe it's just the promo photos didn't do a great job of like depicting how these shades are and how they run, but to me a lot of them are very mid-toned and warm, and I have a cooler undertone, so admittedly sometimes I have to be kind of careful with like what warm tones I wear. I have a cooler undertone, and so sometimes warm tones, kind of depending on the shade of course, look a little silly on me. I might pick up one or two of like the lip liners, lipsticks. The price point is like, what is going on here? So for reference, a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick is between $35 and $38. Charlotte Tilbury, mind you, has been around for years. It's a cult staple. People know and love the formula. So to be that close, and her lip liners retail for $25. Kim's are $22. So it just kind of feels a little sus to me. I have not investigated this, but I heard that all of these products are made with the same, under the same umbrella company, Coty, that KKW Beauty was made with. So I'm just wondering, I mean, I guess the formulas could be different, but I don't recall the prices being this egregious, I should say. Maybe a lip liner, maybe a lipstick. The palette is like the joke of all jokes. The jokiest joke, if you will. So first of all, the packaging is cardboard. Oddly enough, I do recall hearing, I think it was maybe Manny MUA was talking about packaging, and he was saying that cardboard packaging actually can be more expensive than plastic. And I'm like, in what world do we live in? But I digress. Regardless of that, the packaging is not, it's cardboard. And I think I would be in good company when I say that I think a lot of us look at cardboard packaging and I'm like, I'm okay, I'm cool with it. It's recyclable. It's more like, you know, sustainable. And I'm wanting to pay a lower price point. If I'm if I'm going to buy a cardboard packaging, it's because the formula is just so divine. The textures are so different. So $50 for 12 matte shades. You know, it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. So I don't think, honestly, I'll end up buying anything from her right now. I'm also like, morally, I struggle a little bit with the Kardashians, slash Jenners, because they're billionaires. And it's like, do I want to give my money to a billionaire? I'm not convinced I do. I'm not convinced I do. I don't know. You'll have to let me know how you feel down below. This is just not, it's not it for me. I cannot believe that she wants $50 for 12 matte shades. Meanwhile, it's like, to put that into perspective, I've been hemming and hawing about like an Ensley Rain palette that is $75 roughly, and that is more shades with different textures that are significantly more expensive to produce than mattes. I don't know. This just feels kind of like opportunistic. Like, people are so excited that my line is going to be back that they will pay anything. They will do anything. And I don't know that we will. But regardless, if you are interested in this, of course, this is no shade towards you. These will all be available January 26th at 9 a.m. PST on their website, on the Skin website, I should say. SKKN. Speaking of that clan, Rhode Beauty has released the new daily cleanser Pineapple Refresh. So it's described as a refreshing balm to lather daily cleanser, leaves your skin clean, soft, and bouncy post rinse. Gentle enough for morning and evening use and safe for sensitive skin. Removes dirt, SPF, makeup, and impurities. Cleanses without stripping or drying the skin. Locks in moisture. Helps protect against environmental stressors like pollution. I haven't seen a single study about skincare protecting us from pollution. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Extreme weather, it's a cleanser. And travel. Some bold claims, Mrs. Bieber, excuse me. This is going to retail for $28. I'll be honest, I'm not a super skincare buff. I'm not super knowledgeable in it. It sounds like it does have some like nice ingredients, but I'm not super into Rhode skincare. It's not super accessible. $28 is a bit much for a face cleanser from a brand that I have not tried, and it just kind of goes back to like putting money in billionaires' pockets. It's like, I don't know about that. I'll give it that it sounds nice. Like, I like the claim that it's gonna like take off your SPF. It's gonna, you know, really cleanse the skin without stripping it. But I don't love the pollution claim just because I don't see an ingredient that's telling me how it's gonna protect me from pollution or extreme weather. It's a cleanser. You're cleansing your skin with it. It's not something you're leaving on your skin. You know what I mean? But I digress. It's a bye-bye for me. Available now from Colourpop. This is their Valentine's Day collection, their Lost in Love collection. It's all very cute. So I can't remember if I said, but this is available now. There is a 12 shade eyeshadow palette for $18. There are a couple of Jelly Much metallic gel eyeshadows for $10. Glitterly Obsessed in one shade, and that's going to retail for $9. There are several lip and cheek balms. Those are the ones in little heart compacts. Those are super cute packaging wise. Those are going to retail for $12. The Ultra Glossy Lip in 3 different shades for $9. And then a heart blending sponge that is color changing from red to pink when it's wet is going to be $8. So the thing of it is that I think that the blushes slash lip products that come in the Heart Compact are like very cute in terms of marketing. I think I'm gonna need to see some reviews, because typically speaking, for me and my preferences, I don't love something that is targeted for cheek and lip, because for me it usually works very well one way and not very well the other. The word balm always makes me a little nervous in terms of like, what is the texture of it? Does it dry down? Is my hair gonna get stuck in it? I don't know. So I need to see some reviews, I think, on that. The palette is very, very cute. So if I were to grab anything from this collection, it would be, I think, that palette and maybe a blush slash cheek thing. Colourpop does not do it for me when it comes to like their lip glosses. I've just not had great luck. I've heard some folks say that some of their newer formulas or newer releases of existing formulas have been better, but I have enough glosses, so I'm not super interested. So I think the palette's cute. I love pinks, I love peaches, I love purples, so all of that is like right up my alley. The sponge is cute. It's like a super cute idea, but I don't know how like feasible it would be to use the darn thing, because it looks a little bulky, doesn't look like it gets precise in any way. So super cute, not sure it's for me though. It looks like Sol de Janeiro is going to be releasing a new scent, maybe for Valentine's Day. I mean, it's in a red packaging, so it's giving Valentine's Day. So their Caracoca Crush fragrance, juicy notes of crisp pear, pink violet, and white cedarwood. So I like Sol de Janeiro. I like a lot of their products. Contrary to what's popular right now, I actually don't love their fragrances because they do not last. If I am wearing a fragrance of any kind, I want it to last, I want it to be potent, and I want it to last all darn day. And by all darn day, I mean at least 8 hours. What I really ideally want is it to be pretty potent to last all day. And then when I go to wash the article of clothing that I have worn from that day, for it to still very much smell like that fragrance. Sol de Janeiro, you have like 2 hours and you gotta spray again. So for me, it just doesn't make sense. It's not like cost effective in the sense, I mean, it's not cost effective to begin with. They're pretty expensive, but beyond that, it's not cost effective in the sense I have to spray myself 15 times a day in order to like still smell like the fragrance. So it's going to be a no for me. It's going to be a no for me. What I would like to see from Sol de Janeiro, and let me know how you guys feel about these things, but I enjoy hair fragrances. So something that I could like spray in my hair so that when I'm like toddling around, my hair has like a nice scent that it wafts. But I guess if it's not going to last, maybe that's not worth it either. I don't know, but I think that would be a nice thing for them to do. New from Tatcha. This is exciting. I love Tatcha, so very jazzed. This is their new Matcha Cleanse Daily Clarifying Gel Cleanser. A fragrance-free, soap-free, clarifying gel cleanser that decongest pores and balances oil without stripping to reduce makeup slip-off for primed, shine-free skin. Non-stripping formula lathers from a gel to a foam, helps digest the pores. It's made with Japanese Kaio Matcha, BHA Botanicals Alternatives, and Japanese mugwort. It's going to retail for $40. Does it tell us how much we get in the bottle? No, of course not. Anyways, it looks, according to the picture, it looks like it's decent size. $40 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So I'm kind of torn on this one. I kind of do want to buy it because Tatcha skincare historically has worked really well for my skin, specifically from this line. Like their gel moisturizer, they have another cleanser in this line. That's more of like an exfoliate, like a physical exfoliant. And I have had good success with that one as well. So I am tempted to try this. $40 is a lot. It's a lot. But if it's going to be something that like I can see a difference in my skin, then certainly I would be happy to try it out, So I know I was just ragging on Road Beauty, but Tatcha, it's a little different in the sense that I've tried it, I've loved it. So yes, I want to buy that. New from Glamlight. This looks so cute. They are sneak peeking their Betty Boop collection. It looks like it's going to include a palette, a mirror, some lipsticks, who knows what else. At the very least, I have to have that mirror. This is what I mean. Like, Glamlight does it well in terms of, like, not only are there license deals with brands that so many people have emotional attachment to, but they create products including like mirrors and bags that are not perishable, so we can keep them for years to come and not be holding on to moldy, crusty, dusty things, you know. So yes, I'm super interested in this. Betty Boop is just like, she's the cutest little muffin, so I'm excited to see what these, like, what the rest of the collection looks like, and you can bet that I will be buying this. It says that it will be available February 2nd, so I'm thinking we'll end up kind of seeing what the rest of this is either later this week or early next week. New from Revolution Beauty, they have their new foundation. This is their Skin Silk, good gravy, Skin Loving Serum Foundation. So it is going to be available in 20 shades. It alleges that it is perfect for all skin types, soft focus, oh my gosh, I cannot speak today. Soft focus, radiant satin finish that blurs imperfections while letting your skin shine. Okay. Lightweight, breathable formula for coverage without compromising the complexion. It has hyaluronic acid, peptides to boost collagen, cruelty-free and vegan. It is going to retail for $14, 20 shades. Available now at Ulta. If you are interested in this, I could be convinced. I'm a little nervous because the word radiant typically like sends alarm bells going off in my head, because radiant can mean that I'm going to look like a grease bucket. I have combination skin. I'm 34 years old, so I'm always a little nervous. There was a period of time where I was like, I don't look greasy, I look glowy. And then I like came back down to reality, and I'm like, nope, you don't look glowy, Katie. You don't look glowy. You look greasy. So I'm a little nervous. That it says that it's going to give a radiant finish. I do like the idea that it's going to blur imperfections, but I have not met a foundation, not a single foundation, that has blurred anything. Actually, the Maybelline Mousse might have, but that was like a whole other can of worms. But in terms of like a liquid foundation, I've never met one that does like a great job at blurring. So I don't know. $14 is not like an astronomical price to pay in terms of foundation, so I could be convinced to buy this one. Let me know down below, are you interested in this one? I'm not sure. I'm not convinced. New from Charlotte Tilbury, so new shades in her lip liner formula to match with her new lipsticks. So we'll talk about the lip liners and then we'll get into the lipsticks. So these are her KASSING shades. So they are going to retail for $25 each. There's 5 different shades. Okay. So there's the Queen, which is that hot pink, Icon Baby, which is a rose nude, Mark of a Kiss, which is a muted red, Red Carpet Red, which is a modern red, and then 90s Pink, which is a 90s inspired rose pink. The only one that is speaking to me, I think, is 90s Pink, which is I think the suit, like the lightest toned one. The others I think are going to be kind of bold on me, and I also admittedly already have other reds and pinks, so I'm not really like necessarily in the market. But I am interested in the lightest one. Yes, so I am interested in these. Additionally, I am interested, please hold, in her new lipsticks. So these are her Hollywood Beauty Icon lipsticks, KISSING, in pinks and reds. So it looks like there's 5 shades of these as well. Icon Baby, which is a nude rose, Candy Chic, which is a candy pink, a carpet pink, which is a pastel pink, Rose to Fame, which is a mauve rose pink, and then 90s Pink, a 90s inspired rose pink. And then there's the reds, which is bonkers. So Mark of a Kiss, which is a muted red, Fame Flame, a red Hot Chili Red, Hollywood Vixen, which is a bright red, Pizzazz, a blue red. So I'm gonna be honest, the reds look beautiful, but if I am wearing a red, 9 times out of 10, I want it to be something that's going to be transfer resistant, if not transfer proof, because red can get so messy so quickly. But I'm super interested in the pink shades. I'm definitely going to be picking some of these up. I'm just not sure which ones. I'm also not seeing at this point in time when these are launching. I'm assuming sometime either this week or next, but I do not see anything right this second, which is perhaps not ideal. Let's see. Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything on the lip liners either, so I apologize, I don't have the release date right now. It looks like Florasis has a new collection. This is their Nomadic Glam collection. So this is going to come with a palette that's going to retail for $55, a satin liquid lipstick for $30, flawless jade powder for $46. It looks like there's 2 different shades there. A Nomad Glam Dream blush for $30, an airbrush tinted pressed powder for $52. These are available now if you are interested. I see so many content creators talk about this brand. This brand sends out so much PR. I feel like they've done a number of sponsorships. And I can agree that the packaging is really pretty and the presentation is really pretty. The price point, however, is not so pretty. It's like very mid to high on the price points. I mean, that eyeshadow palette is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shades for $55. And I will give it that they have, like, the packaging is beautiful. You know, it's not giving us skin from Kim Kardashian. It's beautiful packaging. I just don't, that's not why I'm buying an eyeshadow palette. I don't know. A lot of these things look very muted and very like soft in tone. And while I certainly can appreciate some products that aren't super bold and punchy, it's just like I can find those things in other brands that are more cost effective. I don't even know where to find Florasis. The only reason I've heard of them is because I've seen other content creators talk about them, but I have no idea where to get it. I have no idea. I don't know much about them, so the brand as a whole, I'm just like not super interested in. Let me know down below, have you tried them? What were your thoughts? Please tell me if I do indeed need to try them. I mean, I can be convinced. Looks like Glow Recipe is coming out with a tinted version of their niacinamide drops. So these are going to be a bronzing tinted serum. More details coming soon. So of course I saw this post, but I also saw Michaela talking about them on TikTok. So I'm a little surprised that they haven't like discussed anything further, like told us when they're coming and anything. Crickets. So I think I could be convinced to try these out. I really like niacinamide and my skin really likes niacinamide. And if it's going to like have that bronzing effect, I think that that could work out really well for me, specifically in the summertime. So I'm definitely interested in this. There's no price again or release details listed, but if they announce it perhaps this week, I will bring it up next week. New from Dolls 10, this is their Doll Squad 3.0 palette. This is going to retail for $44. It says that this is the 3rd edition of their best-selling Doll Squad eyeshadow palette, talc-free, 12 shades of matte and shimmers. No, absolutely not. I don't admittedly know where I would buy Dolls 10. I want to say maybe Ulta, but I could be wrong about that. Beyond that though, this is a pretty bland palette. There's nothing really special about it in terms of like offering something to my collection, and $44 is pretty high up there in terms of like price for something that's not really dazzling me. So it's a bye-bye for me. From e.l.f, these are finally available. These are their Pout Clout lip plumping pens. They retail for $8 each and they are available now. I think we're seeing, gosh, we talked about them several weeks ago, and I think they were seen maybe in Europe, but they are available now to the Western market. I could be convinced if I pick up an e.l.f. order to throw one of these in my bag, but I do have the ones from Tarte. And I just don't know how many of the same thing I really need. So it's a maybe, but I'm not convinced. I also want to see actually reviews on these because they have the word plumping in there, and I'm a little nervous about what that entails. It says that it's a lip plumper, gloss, and balm that drenches lips in a sheer wash of color and shine while plumping lips, which is like all warm and wonderful, but like, what does that plump feel like, you know? Because I'm over it like drying out my lips and hurting. I can't do it. So we'll see. Bella Beauty Bar has finally released, or not released, has shown us what the Dead Roses palette looks like. Beautiful, stunning, love it. I love reds, I love pinks, I love purples. So this is like literally all of my favorite things. This is gonna launch January 26th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will likely pick this up. It doesn't say a price, which is like a little pesky, but that's okay. I definitely want to get my hands on this. I mentioned a couple videos ago that I do want to try Bella Beauty Bar this year, so I feel like this could be a good time to strike. Along that same vein, Bella Beauty Bar is also releasing their Ultra Violet palette. This is in collaboration with Deandra Nicole. And again, that's going to be launching January 26th at 12 PST. I'm interested in both of these palettes, honestly. Again, it's really going to depend on price. If I had to choose one or the other, I will choose the Dead Roses over Ultraviolet, only because Dead Roses has pinks and reds, not just purples. That being said, purple is one of my favorite colors, if not my favorite color to wear in my eyes, so I would like to own this one as well. Again, no price, but will be available on January 26th. Looks like Sephora added some additions to their Sephora Care line. So this is their Make It Glow, which is made for the face, eyes, and body. You can use it under or over makeup on targeted areas or mixed with foundation. 4 different shades and coming soon online and in stores. This is an easy pass, bye-bye for me. What's interesting is that the post, oh, here we go. Okay. There is a Make It Bronze stick also. Okay, there it is. There's a transformative cream to powder formula, natural second skin finish, multi-use stick, 4 shades. It feels like the shade range could have been better. Sephora, you know, not great. I don't know that I'm like super jazzed about either of these. I think honestly both of these are an easy pass. Bye bye, not interested. Dior has some new goodies coming along. These are the Dior Forever Maximizer Highlighter, which is a liquid highlighter that dresses the complexion in spectacular light and radiance, infused with fine pearls for a healthy glow. And then additionally, there's the Dior Forever Glow Star Filter. So this one is an illuminating fluid that enhances complexion and visibly smooths the skin. Okay. Both a complexion makeup product and treatment with a fresh and light texture that offers 24 hours of hydration, reveals natural radiance, applied before or mixed with your foundation. You can use it as the highlight on the cheekbones, the bridge of the nose, and more intense shades. So off the bat, I don't know that I need either of them, and I think I'm interested in both of them. I think it's going to kind of depend on price. Dior does make some products that I really, really enjoy. I'm actually wearing their powder highlighter today, and I love it. I love their concealer. I love their foundation. Like, Dior makes a lot of products that I really, really enjoy. So I could get on board with this, certainly. It doesn't say when it's coming, just says coming soon. It also doesn't say the price, but I am definitely interested in both of these. We have some new drugstore goodies, which of course are more cost-effective options. So these are available now at Ulta. Winky Lux came out with these Cheeky Rose liquid blushes. These are going to retail for $19 each, just as I'm saying they're cost-effective. I take that back. And then there's their Flower Petal Lip Oil, which is going to be $18. Again, can't stress that enough. I take that back. Not cost effective, apparently. And then Ultralight Liquid Blushes from Flower Beauty are going to be $14.50 each. The thing is that the swatches are not telling me if these have any kind of like luminosity to them. If these are gonna, and it also doesn't tell me like in the post, how they dry down. If they dry down with some kind of luminosity, either or formula, I could be convinced, because at this point, I'm not really looking for more cream products that aren't going to offer some kind of a luminosity. I really enjoy blushes in general that have some kind of sheen to them, even a little bit of sparkle, I dare say, not glitter necessarily, but like some kind of like luminosity. So I think it's a no for me. I think it's a no for me. The Wikilux ones almost look like they have a little bit of pearlescent glow to them. The Rare, I'm not seeing that so much. So I think on both of these, honestly, I'd like to see some reviews. Like, I'm not like chomping at the bit to like go pick these up, but I could be convinced on both of these. Our last product is by Makeup Revolution. This is their, what is this? Fluffy Brow Filter Duo. Ultra fine brow pencil and gel wax to lift and enhance, all enriched with hair loving ingredients. Okay, so it looks like it's a dual ended eyebrow product with an ultra fine tip and a universal clear gel. These are going to retail for $9 each. There are 5 different shades. No, I'm not interested in this. So I can see, maybe I should be. Just for me, the brow pencils that have that super micro tip that are a very like traditional brow pencil formula, it takes me so long to fill in my brows with that I just can't be bothered with it. There's other types of products that I would rather use that aren't going to take me half an hour to draw in an eyebrow. So for me, this is not necessarily something I'm super interested in. The other thing is like the brow wax. If I'm going to use some kind of a gel, I want it to have fibers in it, because again, I do have sparse brows, but just holding it in place is like not my biggest concern. My biggest concern is like making it look like I have a brow on my face, you know? So this is just not targeting my needs, but $9 is not a bad price point. Fair shade range. I can see how many people would like this. I just don't think it's for me. Those are all the new makeup releases that I found this week. Again, let me know down below if you think it would be helpful for me to talk about products that are released outside of the United States. I can certainly include those going forward. I feel like there's a lot of exciting things happening right now, and I also feel like it's that time of year, you know, for exciting things to be happening. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would love it so much if you would subscribe to my channel down below. As always, please stay happy, stay healthy, and stay blessed, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.